That should be fixed. Watch this. This is my edit, and this is the trailer. Just let me know what you think. A new Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis trailer just released. It is the release date trailer. And oh my god. They showed us a lot of things. There's things in this trailer that really excited me, and some things that... So now I wanted to watch the trailer officially, and I wanted to give my opinions and thoughts about what I loved and what I... Like, let's just watch it.
Been halfway across the continent looking for you. Hard woman to track down.
Well, you found me.
Ms. Croft, I hear when it comes to retrieval, you're the one to hire. This isn't about glory or money or making the world a better place. This is a puzzle, buried in centuries of silence. You don't strike me as someone who walks past a locked door without wondering what's behind it. There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
Gotta say, I captured your good side.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
Oh my god. And now we have a release date. It's not 2026 anymore. It's next year, 27. And honestly, the survival outfit looks amazing. So this is the Lost Valley, and we can see a lot of things that Lara can interact with, the ropes and this sack of things. And it seems that this is the waterfall that holding the doors, the gates to the tomb of Qualapec.
Been halfway across the continent looking for you.
He went half away across the continent looking for Lara. That's Larson speaking, that he went to India to find her. She was in India. And here we got Egypt. And this new outfit is actually cool. And I'm actually very excited that they made her body looks beautiful. Her body here looks like an actual athlete person. Like, she's play sport, she care about her health, she's healthy, she's stunning, right? So I'm so glad that they kept the body proportions. I'm not sure how I feel about this new outfit. It's definitely a nice outfit that fits Lara Croft, but I feel that it didn't match with the simplicity that the classic outfits used to have. I'm fine for her to be wearing something more appropriate to the weather, but at the same time, I actually liked the cape, the indigenous cape that she was wearing. I would like if they added that to her outfit at some point and then she take it off, like that iconic scene.
Hard woman to track down.
This scene in general really gave me Rise of the Tomb Raider vibes. The intro, the opening of the Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Well, you found me.
I love how this small scene shows the confidence, the sass, and the sarcasm in her face, and the line that she just said. This is really Lara Croft, and I get very excited after seeing this. But I don't know if it's just me, but there's something about her bangs that doesn't look right.
Well, you found me.
Ms. Croft.
So this is caves. Here we got the acrobatics back. We got all the acrobatics that all of us was asking for. But I feel that this acrobatic is still the same way that she moves in the LAU trilogy, like Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld. and it's kind of exaggerated a little bit. Like, I feel like it should be a little bit toned down, because I feel like this is our only way to traverse traps now, because we saw a similar section in the first trailer. After all, it's just my opinion. I really feel that should be different ways to evade traps than just doing those random jumps.
Evil. You're the one to hire.
Cool, I love the side jump here, that we got the same side jump from the classic games. I hope that she still have the direction jumps, like we can have a back jump and front jump, side jumps.
This isn't about.
This is either when she entering St. Francis Folly, or it is in Egypt levels. There is palm trees up there, so it's probably Egypt. I think she's entering the valley where the city of Kamun.
This isn't about glory or money or.
Wow, this chambers looks so cool. It's pretty fancy with details though, and I realized that in this remake all the spaces are huge. There's no claustrophobic rooms and corridors anyway. The chambers are very vast. I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor here, but it would be awesome if she can climb those edges, and it would have been awesome if Lara just used the natural environment to traverse, not painted ledges or ropes to go through. I would like to have a real actual climbing on the rocks and grabbing the edges and find your way up, climb the statues and actually touching the place.
Or money or making the world a better place.
Cool, those mirrors are actually exist in the actual Egypt levels, but they didn't serve any purpose. Now we have a light puzzle that we're gonna need to direct the mirrors and make something.
This is a puzzle.
She looks stunning. I love her bone structure. I love how they build her body, her proportions, and everything. But if there is one comment, is the bangs. And her hair in general feels so thick around her face.
This is a puzzle. Buried in centuries of silence. You don't strike me as someone who walks past a locked door without wondering what's behind it.
Oh my god, she looks gorgeous here. Like, I love the expression of curiosity in her eyes and the obsession. She's in love with what she's doing, and it's all showing in her face here. She looks gorgeous and this expression looks amazing. But again, the bangs and the hair doesn't look correct to me. But otherwise, I love her face details in this shot. And by the way, she really looks different from shot to shot.
Without wondering what's behind it. There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
Oh my god, Natla looks very cool. People saying that Natla is voiced over by Sarah Michelle Gellar. I don't know how they know that. From where did you get this confirmation? It's still guessing, right? It's not confirmed. It would have been super awesome if this is Sarah Michelle Gellar. And one thing I really prefer if they kept the technology of the 90s and they kept the events that it's happened in the 90s. Because if she's going through this adventure in the modern time, there's no way that the locations that she's exploring are not discovered yet, especially with Google Earth and satellites and all the technology that we had now, that it was pretty limited in the 90s. And it still makes sense that those locations are not discovered by anyone before Lara Croft. So I wouldn't put a tablet here, I would put a technology that looked like the 90s.
There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
Yeah, like here the human enemies, I don't know if they added human enemies all around the areas or this is Pierre Dupont. I'm not sure. It could be Pierre Dupont because they made Pierre Dupont bald in the anniversary remake. And here they probably add in more mercenary feel to him because he's wearing like a military. So probably Natla hired him as a mercenary. See, there's an N letter in his shoulder. I really hope that there is no human enemies in this game, because one of the things that made Tomb Raider 1 very special and isolated and evoked so many feelings, that just Lara and the animals all the time. Except for a few levels when there's Larson and Pierre Dupont. But the majority of the game is just Lara alone in untouched places. So here I could tell that this is Greece, and there's the Medusa, and that's look like St. Francis Folly, the entrance actually of St. Francis Folly. Perhaps this is the area when she gonna encounter Pierre Dupont in the first time, because see the door there, that blue door, reminds me of St. Francis Folly's door. Yeah, that perhaps the entrance of St. Francis Folly area. Yeah, that's look like St. Francis Folly. And here the Lost Valley. Those as well, they are returning from Tomb Raider Underworld. And they don't really make sense to me, because what are the odds to find them in her way when she's swinging like Spider-Man? Like, I really don't like the grappling hook because it turns Lara Croft into a Spider-Man, and she's not Spider-Man. There's no one human beings have the ability to swing so confidently through the environment like this. I really hope that they don't overuse the grappling hook, but it seems like they already did it, and I see the grappling hook dominating the gameplay. That's kinda cool, like Jurassic Park. This is the tomb of Qualopec, and we can see Qualopec sitting in his chair because, you know, Qualopec have multiple limbs or some kind of ancient technology because he's disabled. Like, there's a lot of background story about the rulers of Atlantis in the first game that we don't know. We don't know why Qualopec looked like this. It's in the first game, there's implies that he had these tentacles, and in the anniversary as well, and now here we can see that Qualopec is there, but I can't see the two mummies that's guarding his tomb. Where are the two mummies, the eerie mummies? But yeah, this is definitely tomb of Qualopec. The music is awesome. Here she also looks cool. I love this pose, I love how she's staring, but again guys, the hair is not very good. It's reflecting the light in a weird way. It's not matching the lights on her body at all. It's like if the hair has a lighting system of its own. I don't actually like to have a cutscene to introduce every single enemy in the game. Like, this cutscene kinda reminded me of Shadow of the Tomb Raider when they introduced the Jaguar. I like when those enemies are already in the level, and then when you enter one place, all of a sudden there's a black panther jumps from the dark corner and you have to fight it without any introduction. Those jump scares are more impactful than show me a cutscene. It's like if you are taking off the element of surprise out of me. So it feels that they're gonna introduce every enemy with a cutscene. This underwater is in Greece. I can see a lot of Greece statues broken and destroyed. I can't tell which level is that. There is a lot of underwater things. Probably the cistern. Yeah, the cistern is the most levels that have a lot of underwater exploration. And this section here, at the first actually, I thought this is the Lost Valley. But now looking at it, I see that there's a lot of Roman, ancient Greek temples around the mountains. So I'm assuming that this is the level that's gonna take us to the Tomb of Tihokin. So I think this is the last Greece level, Tomb of Tihokin. And again here, I see that all the locations are set in a very sunny day, brightly sunny day, that takes all the atmosphere and the eeriness from it. And there is no way that those locations are not discovered yet from like a passing plane or helicopter. Like, I mean, they could have make it cloudy, they could have make it like evening or early morning. That place would be awesome if it's at night. Midas, the statue of Midas, and I can see the broken hand. Yeah, this place looks atmospheric. It's very detailed. It's very rich in details. I don't know about the navigation through it though. I can see that there's a box you could push and things we could do. Here's the destruction of city of Vilcabamba when Lara is fleeing after she took the skiing. Cool, so this is Calcutta in India, and here's Larson when he met Lara. I don't know if that based an actor or just random character design. They give him beard.
Say, captured your good side.
Yeah, here there's people as well saying that there is a mention of 3 characters from the 3 eras. We got Carter Bell Adventures, Fact or Fiction. Carter is from Tomb Raider Relic Run, and I think he also mentioned in Tomb Raider Reloaded, that mobile games. We got Curtis Trent versus the Unknown. That's from Angel of Darkness, Curtis Trent. And then last we got Dr. Whitman from the Survival Trilogy from Tomb Raider 2013. The Cost of Courage, Dr. Whitman Legacy Beyond the Camera. Lara Croft in Bigfoot Country. Did Lara come face to face with another legend? Plus Lost Islands, Hidden Signals, and Unanswered Questions. And this here is the same logo that she has in her Antarctica jacket. Out here, you aren't going to trust your life to anything but the best. Rock technology.
Gotta say, I captured your good side.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
This here looks like also the entrance of St. Francis Folly. I think this is her first encounter with Pierre Dupont. I think here when she hears that there's someone in the place, she's not alone in the place and she's searching for where is he exactly. Cool. I love how they made her body proportions. I love how she's actually look like someone who plays sports. She look like an athlete. She look like healthy, strong woman without exaggerating anything. She's not sexually exaggerated and she's not overly covered and she's not muscular from areas and other areas are not, like how we saw in the previous games. I love her 6 abs. I love her shoulders, her muscles. She looks amazing. And even her face structure, they nailed her face structure. Lara Croft had a very sharp edges in her face, the sharp jawline and sharp chin, cheekbones, sharp eyebrows, sharp eyes. So they nailed that here so much. I love her face structure. You feel that she have a beautiful skull. But again, the hair and the bangs really need to be fixed. I'm gonna do a quick Photoshop correction so you could understand what I'm talking about. So first, her hairline should be higher. Lara Croft, in most of her previous designs, she had a long forehead and she have one long bang from the side and the other is tucked to the back. Her forehead should be higher and wider. The volume of her bangs should be thinner. I also need to take down the snowball shape of her head to give more structure to her actual skull. The bangs are giving a very thick frame around her face and it's covering a lot from her face and ears, and that should be fixed. Watch this. This is my edit, and this is the trailer. Just let me know what you think. And this is a very quick edit though. I didn't try to make it perfect or anything. I'm just helping you imagine what I'm talking about. And you can tell that her head here fits more with her body than her actual bubble looking hair.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
Awesome. This trailer really raised my hypes from 40% to 70% because of the charisma that they added to Lara Croft, because of the design that's almost amazing, the face expressions, the attitude, the confidence, the sarcasm, that raised my hypes. I like how Natla looks. I like the dialogue. I'm hyped for the locations and I'm still wanted to see how Atlantis looks like. And I wanted to see more of the gameplay. I really hope that this game doesn't play very fast. It's like you're swinging through the levels all the time. I hope that there is more time to spend with those areas to feel that we're isolated and we are taking our time to get out of there. So let's go to the website. I wanted to see what they added to the website. So everything here feels the same. Okay. So we got the collector's edition, deluxe edition, and standard editions. And there's no prices yet, but let's see this. So this is the collector's edition. It came with mini art book and collector's box and talisman. Lara Croft versus T-Rex statue. Because of the dinosaur head is so large comparing to Lara Croft, so it takes all the spotlight from Lara Croft. So it feels like a T-Rex statue, not Lara Croft statue. So you get the full game and premium steel case. And you get early unlock Parisian fugitive outfit, which is so cool in this graphics. Actually, the jeans on Lara Croft looks amazing. In the deluxe edition, you don't get any of the physical things, but you just get digital deluxe content, which is Parisian fugitive outfit, early unlock. Like everybody can unlock it at some point, but if you get the deluxe edition, you can unlock it earlier than others. And post-launch DLC pack, story pack. Oh my god, so there's also DLC coming for this game? Is it Unfinished Business and the Temple of Cat? That would be awesome if they bring back the DLC. Because for example, Silent Hill 2, it's had a cool DLC, but when they made the remake, they ignored the DLC. So good points that they are bringing the DLC. Hopefully it is the Unfinished Business, actually, I'm still not sure. And we get the normal thing, which is pre-order content. Just if you pre-order it, you get survival outfit, early unlock, and the full game digital download. So cool, they are unlocking more outfits from different eras. I can see the unification and everything. Like this Lara in the trailer giving classic Lara and giving LAU trilogy Lara and giving survival Lara. I would like to admit that my least favorite is the survival Lara part, because most of the things that they added in the survival trilogy actually erased things from previous Laras, not add to them. So finding them here, they feel forced. Look at the painted ledges. The ledges here painted yellow for you to see that she can climb there or she can grab that. Like, I mean, what makes them think that people are so dumb and stupid that if they enter this place without painting the ledge, people will never know that they need to grab that, right? There is yellow here, so let's follow the yellow. Yeah, and the use of the grapple feels like everywhere. Cool, the raptors are so large in here. Face lethal predators. This is cool, guys. As I said, I'm hyped. And this outfit is also cool. Her bangs here actually looks better than the other sections of the game because of the water. So they are naturally spreading around. It fits that she's in an underwater mission. So yeah, guys, oh my god, that was my reaction on Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis release date trailer, which actually raised my hypes to see more of this Lara's personality. And after all, those are my opinions based on everything that we saw in the trailer. I'm still a little bit disappointed when it comes to the environments and the atmosphere. I feel that all the places now sits in a generic daylight environments rather than hidden underground, and the overuse of the grappling hook is also disappointing me. But other than that, I loved Lara's design. I loved how they cared to make her body look so authentic to her and to what she do. And I loved her face, I loved the expressions. I'm still not sure why she looks different from scene to scene, but I think because it's still in the early development, or probably the lights. I like the designs, I like the graphics, I'm hyped. I like the music actually. The music is pretty epic and it's hyping. It gives you hypes, the music in the background. The bangs really need to be fixed. The hairline should be higher. She should have wider and longer forehead. We need to see her ears from at least one side. Like she tucked her hair from this side and she left one bang from the other side. Rather than the eagle wings that going like this and they are solid. they are not like moving, or they just doesn't look right. And by the way, even in the Tomb Raider Catalyst trailer, once they reveal her look in Tomb Raider Catalyst, I felt that there is something off about the hair. They really need to work in this area. I feel that the hair is bad in their department, and actually even Larson's hair wasn't very realistic. So yeah guys, I hope that you enjoyed this quick reaction for the video. Hopefully I will finish editing and post it as soon as I could. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next one.